you want to check it out and check it out because listen, man, back to busting at the ops and really going on regular schedule shootouts because Chief Keef is getting sued by his record label. Now, his record label was his last shot at really any type of huge success in music, and Chief Keef has fucked it up. Now, I told you this from a long time ago. I said it's a telling sign when a record label would want to say to a guy who just dropped his first project, they saw a lot of potential, but they would still back away from him saying, we can't work with this nigga. We don't know if he's fucking retarded. We don't know if he's fucking constantly thinking of the demons or he's constantly playing out shootouts in his mind because this nigga is fucking possessed. Okay, they dropped him off of Interscope Records and no major label wanted anything to do with Chief Sosa. He's Baphomet, okay? So pretty much what ended up happening, he moved to California because the ops was on his ass. We know that's true. Come on, let's be honest, okay? Moved to California, Beverly Hills, and there was a Greek billionaire named Alki David. He signed him to FilmonTV. And I could tell you today, because I'm looking at the documents, this is not speculation. This is completely 100% fact. His record label, FilmonTV, with Alki David, they're suing him for at least $4 million, and they want him to start coughing up all the money he made from Glow Gang merchandise since he signed to FilmonTV in May, okay? And not only that, they want his managers or whoever else is around him to back the fuck up and stop interfering in what he has going on. Now, I got everything in front of me. I'm going to break it down real systematic for you, okay? Let's start with his contract because I finally got that. I got this in my hands, right? Now, he signed a 7-year contract, and it's a kind of a weird contract, because if you guys, follow sports, you usually hear about, yo, so-and-so signed a contract with so-and-so team. It's for 4 years with a option by the team. There's a team option for a year after that, okay? So it's a 5-year contract. After 4 years, the team could sign you or keep you on for an extra year. If not, they drop you. Or sometimes a player option. The player could be like, okay, I'm going to rock with you again, or they could be a free agent. Now, in Chief Keef's case, it's a 2-year guaranteed contract, so you got to do the first 2 years. However, there's 5 optional years afterwards. That's how we get to 7, right? Now, they're all optioned by the record label, and in no way, shape, or form could Chief Keef opt out. So pretty much it's a 7-year contract. Now, here is the thing about it, right? Pretty much, he signed over everything, and if you don't know, he promised, or at least what's outlined, he has to at least give 1 album per year. So that's how we get 7 years, 7 albums, right? Now, he signed over everything. It's a 360 deal. So for touring, they got to do it. Okay, for merchandising, they got to do it. For any production of music or distribution, they got to do it. For the owning of the masters, FilmonTV owns it. So FilmonTV owns Bang 3 completely. They could do whatever they want with it, okay? Now, that kind of gives a lot of problems when Chief Keef, who's, I don't know if he's an entrepreneur, but he does a lot of things kind of like he's a hustler. You know what I mean? He's a fucking savage. He's a hustler out here. So when he tries to book a show and he kind of does it kind of off the books, the record label's looking down like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You got to split that bread, shorty. Okay, so pretty much the record label is accusing, and not even really Chief Keef, because even though he's named, they name people around him who they claim have influenced him to break the contract. In specific, they're talking about his manager, Peter Pan. Okay, now, if you guys don't know, Finally Rolling was an album by him that got put out recently. It got taken off all official streaming sites. Okay, actually, it was a mixtape. That's what he calls it, but it was removed. Now, Alki David confirmed to me that he had it removed, and he said pretty much we didn't co-sign that project. That's him working with some other people, and they put some shit out, and they can't put shit out while he's under contract with us. We have to put all his shit out, okay? We're going to get to a statement, because I do have a statement from Alki David later, but that's what the contract is, okay? Essentially, and this is probably the most telling line I could tell you about his contract. His contract, which is a 360, 7 years, 7 deals, or 7 years, 7 albums, the label has to collect all money for Chief Keef, all gross receipts, which means any money he's going to get paid, they got to get it first, take their cut, then give it to Chief Keef. So anytime, if Chief Keef's getting some extra bread, that's a big problem. Okay, so that's the contract. Now, they want at least $4 million. And they name a couple of clauses why they deserve it. Now, I'm not going to lie, it sounds kind of good, right? They're even suing for Finally Rolling being put out there. They're suing everybody. I mean, they're suing the people who set up the tour, Born Entertainment. They're suing the fucking producers, Sony Digital getting sued, Zaytoven getting sued, who else is getting sued? Every fucking body's getting sued, okay? Anybody who worked on Finally Rolling got sued. Okay, even the DJ Holiday got sued, right? So they aren't into that shit at all. Okay, now I know a lot of you guys, you're probably delusional. You probably think Chief Keef is about to like really glow up. He's about to like be on Drake's level or some shit. Okay, you don't accept that he's a niche artist. He's gonna always have about like 10 to 20,000 fans that fuck with him, but it's not gonna get much bigger because most probably because of his own attitude. Right? His relationship with FilmonTV, it looks like it's over. It looks like it's over. I mean, his own record label is suing him essentially for $4 million. And they want even more because they not only want that money, they want to see how much money he's made from Glow Gang merchandising. Not only that, they want also everybody who's been fucking with their contract with him to back the fuck off. Okay, so I can't see this being repaired and them going back to like slapping fives and kind of really kicking it in the fucking BMW i8. So I think this is just about over with, okay? Listen, they even sued Metro Boomin. So the thing here is, if you guys don't know, the lawsuit has been filed. Chief Keef, I'm not sure if he's going to respond. I mean, if there's outstanding warrants for him in Chicago and he just says, fuck Chicago, I'm not going back, who knows if he's going to even acknowledge this lawsuit by his own record label. He might just continue to do what the fuck he wants to do. Now, yes, Alki David could start pulling down all his shit every time he puts it up, but Chief Keef always finds a way to survive. But that's where we are now. But let me read the statement that he said when I specifically asked about the album getting pulled down. If he did it, he said, "We removed it. Just because we're independent, it doesn't mean you could fuck with us. We do Keef's business," okay? Pretty much anybody else who's been interfering, they're getting sued. And if you guys haven't seen the link, and by the way, shout out to Hip Hop Revival. They contacted me with the documents. They were the exclusive on the story as far as getting the documents. I was in conversation with Alki David, trying to figure out what was going on for about a week, and we finally did now. So Chief Keef is getting sued for at least $4 million. Okay, could be more, but they want $4 million, and that's his record label. This is kind of weird, right? Usually the record label gives money, not asks for money from their artists, but this is a weird situation. But Chief Keef, back to busting at ops, man. This whole record label chilling in Beverly Hills shit ain't gonna work. What is Akademiks, man? I'm out.